Hello and welcome to another quick fix. Today, we're going to expand on one of our other videos. Recently, we released detailed instructions on how to remove a stuck lens from an RB67. If you have an RB with this issue, the link to that fix is in the description. The same issue can happen with the RZ67, but requires a slightly different technique. Like the RB, Mamiya has designed the camera to allow for emergency release of a stuck lens. This one might prove a little more challenging than our other videos, so make sure to follow along and watch the whole video before you jump right in. Just take it slow and don't force anything. Mamiya built a lens lock access into the RZ67 Pro and the RZ67 Pro 2. They each have different methods to access the emergency release, and we'll go over both methods in this video. The only conventional tool you're going to need is a small cross-point screwdriver. The other tool we're going to need is going to be fabricated from a large paper clip or a thin piece of wire. You're going to have to bend the paper clip or wire to look a little something like this. First, we will look at the RZ67 Pro. Begin by removing the focusing hood or prism if you have one. Remove the screw on the top right of the front lens standard. This is the only screw you will need to remove. Let's look at the RZ67 Pro 2. Like before, remove the focusing hood or prism if you have one. But rather than a screw, like with the Pro, there is a small rubber plug you will need to remove with a pointed object. Turn the lens lock ring counterclockwise until it stops. This is where things get a little trickier. Don't worry, we're going to show the procedure from a couple of different angles so you can get a really good feeling of what you're aiming for. Make sure you watch the complete video before proceeding on to the next step. Insert the straightened end of the paperclip into the screw hole on the Pro or the access hole on the Pro 2. Probe towards the lens. Push in the lens lock, turn the lens ring, and pull the lens off. We just made that look a lot simpler than it really is. Let's do it all again, but this time with both the lens and the plastic on the front cover removed. With the lens and the cover out of the way, we can see that the lens lock is a small metal tab preventing the mounting ring from turning all the way. By inserting the paperclip, we're attempting to push the metal tab inward so it no longer obstructs the mounting ring. With the tab out of the way, we can turn the ring and remove the lens. Here it is again, but this time with the lens on and the cover removed. As you can see, you're trying to get the tip of the paperclip through the cutout on the body and push the lens lock. This looks simple, but overall it can be quite challenging to line up the paperclip with the slot on the lens mount. Be patient and use a light touch. If you want to see other Mamiya related videos or analog camera equipment, consider subscribing. We're a father and son team with over 40 years of experience servicing Mamiya and other professional cameras. We have the knowledge and the resources, including original Mamiya parts and factory test equipment to service all Mamiya cameras. Hope to see you next time. And until then, we are Bill Rogers Camera.